Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel. Today I'm here for unboxing another Chinese pen. Since there will be taxes also over low value stuff coming from China, I think maybe I will not buy much more Chinese pens because to pay extra import taxes, it's not really something that I like to do. But so far these kind of packages that come from China with a low value usually don't get any taxes, so I think I'm opening my last packages. So let's see what is inside. Okay, my old Victorinox Old Cross, a farmer pen, and this kind of bubble wrap all the way package that's quite typical from China, and they are very hard to open, so I usually only open the top and extract the pen from there like I did it, but because this is too hard to unravel. So let's take a look at what is inside. And inside this another of these velvety pen pouches, we have a pen that has also a plastic sleeve, and this pen is quite similar to a more famous pen. So this is a Moonman M1000. This is a pen from Moonman, a little bit more expensive than usually Moonman pens are, and it is more expensive because it has a Bock nib instead of a Moonman nib. This pen is obviously inspired in the Mont Blanc, at least the L'Aubrac special edition. It is inspired in that kind of design. It is a pen made of wood, and it has some rivets there with the same design as the Mont Blanc one. It has a pearly top of the cap. I think the pen is quite nice and pleasant to look at. So this is the Moonman M1000. It says Moonman all around. It's quite heavy, made of wood. This is the version that is made of walnut. This pen costs around 50 euros. That's because of the cost of the nib. And you can see here that the nib is Bock. And I am quite interested in trying this pen. One thing that I see is that the section is not as large, as wide as I hoped it was for the size of the pen, but I can say it is okay. It's not too slim. The pen is quite heavy, and this is nice because this is metal, 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 lots of metal. Let's see if this is slippery or not. I usually don't have any trouble with that, and I tend to hold the pens over the threads. I don't know why. Usually it's not the most comfortable thing, but I think my fingers look for texture, although these threads look somehow sharp. And these rivets are also, they protrude a little bit from the surface. I think you can see that there. I don't think they are, this is a bad thing, but I think it gives you some extra texture. It will not scratch you, but you have an extra texture on the pen, and I think that is nice, and I hope that the the wood will start aging and maybe become a little bit darker with time. This wood is very has a very dull, a very matte finish, but it looks okay. It's not shiny. There is some, you can see that this is protruding more from this side than from that one, in terms of the way the wood gets into the, or the metal gets into the wood. But actually this is not something that I think we will feel a lot. This step is quite sharp. Okay, but it's not a review. I'm just looking at the pen. Something that I want to see is that if the rivets are aligned, and I don't really think they are perfectly aligned. I read somewhere these were hand applied, and if they are put there by hand, I think they may not be completely aligned. Okay, that's not a problem. I was just looking at the details. It comes with one of these plastic converters, but they will work, I guess, and this is it. I think that this is a unit that may screw out of the section. Yes, it is. So you can have these and change for another bulk section. You need to have bulk threads, but you can also just pull this out and maybe put a Moonman nib if you want. But I don't, that's not really my thing. I prefer to have pens. Okay, I change the nibs occasionally, but I usually prefer to have the pens as original as they are. For me, it doesn't make sense to, the first thing you do with a pen is see how you can put it all apart and then change all the parts. For me, it doesn't make that much sense. So, this was just to show you the pen. I think this is quite beautiful, and I'm very curious to see it writing soon. It doesn't post. No problem with that, because the pen would be too heavy to hold. So, oops. This is all I had to show you. The cap and capping system is quite good, and the little rivets are aligned with the clip, which is quite nice. And I think they are even aligned with the nib. Okay, nice details here. Well, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed another unboxing video, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them at the comment section below, and I'll try to reply to them. And I will also leave a link for where you can purchase this pen. So, see you next video. Bye.